Thank you, Mr. Rush. Mr. Speaker, I'm very pleased that H.R. 4238 has made it to the House floor today. As you know, this bill will strike the term Oriental from federal law in the last two places it is used to refer to a person. This legislation is long overdue, and I am thankful for your consideration, and I hope passage of it. I'd like to thank my colleague and my friend, Representative Ed Royce, for being an original author of this bill with me, as well as every member of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus. I'd also like to thank Representatives Butterfield and Representative Sanchez, chairs of the Congressional Black Caucus and Congressional Hispanic Caucus, respectively, for co-sponsoring this legislation. I'd also like to personally thank Chairman Upton and Ranking Member Pallone for shepherding this legislation through the Energy and Commerce Committee, as well as Representatives Whitfield and Rush, who moved it through the Energy and Power Subcommittee. To all of you, thank you. We are all aware that there are chapters of American history that are not perfect. This very body, for example, once found it appropriate to pass laws such as the Chinese Exclusion Act and the Geary Act, but we also found it appropriate to repeal them. Times change, what is acceptable changes, and this Congress, more often than not, yields to that change. Toward that end, the time has come to repeal certain terms from federal law that many in the Asian American community would find offensive. In the same way, I would not want either of my children to be referred to as Orientals by their teachers at school. I hope we can agree that such terms no longer deserve a place in federal law. Again, Mr. Speaker, I thank you for allowing this legislation to the floor for a vote today. I urge all of my colleagues to support this important measure, and I yield back